Hey guys, so today, let me just adjust that. There we go. So today we're going to be doing a Halloween wreath, and it is going to be a Nightmare Before Christmas theme. So I have this sign. It's tin. I thought it was so cute. And got my work wreath. We've got some black and orange tubing. I've got black and white mesh. And I've already got my ribbons cut in strips. We've got Ghost and Happy Halloween. And some skeletons and some stripes. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put a bow on this. I'm going to get to the end and see how I feel about it, because I don't know, I might not put one on it. So first things first, let's get our ties up. And I think this is a 15-inch wreath, so it's a little bigger than the usual, but it was on sale, so I grabbed it. And I had a ton of the Dollar Tree ones, so as you know, I make my own little work wreath because I try to use them up. But when I do find the already made work wreaths on sale, I do grab a couple. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be doing a double poof. So I'm using the black and the white, and I'm just letting the white go underneath the black. And we're gonna see how this works out. And I'm using 10-inch mesh, not the 21-inch. So we're gonna see if using the two meshes at the same time will allow me to get a nice full wreath. So as always, right before a tie, I just zip tie it down so it's kind of flows nicely around, kind of seamless. So same as always, we're going to do a 10-inch poof. Start right here on our first one. Ooh, these are some stiff ties. They're nice. And we will poof it out. And I like the contrast of the black and white like that. I think it's cute. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could pull them out and separate them. But I think I'm just going to leave them this way. We'll see. Doing my usual craft before a long work day. So let's hope I'm going to have enough, because I only have one roll of black. But worst case scenario, I do have a roll of black and white, so hopefully this will only use the one roll of each. I have more white, so that would be okay. So we're just going to go around, putting in our poofs. It's a little more to handle two meshes at once, but I like the effect. And you could do it with any colors, actually. Oh, I'm trying to get there we go, sticking to each other. Okay, so you see how that is. And you can see right through to the other color. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these around and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I've got the top and the bottom done. And let me tell you something. It really, I guess that 1 inch makes a bigger difference because I notice the circle's larger, but it's also probably because I'm using 10 inch and not 21. That probably is the reason. But so I have still some mesh on the roll. So what I've decided to do is to just go around the center, oops, and add a poof right there. We'll see if we have enough, hopefully, to go around this the whole thing. Figured might as well, since I've got some left on the roll. No sense in wasting it, right? Well, I wouldn't waste it, but it's not quite that much left, so I figured I'd just go ahead and just use it up on this one. Just gotta puff this mesh out. It's easier in theory, guys. Okay, so I'll just add these center ones. Finally stopped raining and the sun is out. And now that I'm getting better caught up with some of these orders I had, maybe I can get some walks in now. It's hard to do everything before work. I have to pick and choose. Did a little laundry, did a little cooking, washed and flat ironed my hair. Now I'm doing this, then I gotta go to work. So a workout was not gonna fit in between that. Okay, so as you see, it filled that out really nicely. And I do believe I have enough to go around. I hope so, because it'll look really off balance if I just get one spot where I can't do it. Fingers crossed, guys. I really am loving, loving the black and white together. Such a cool effect. I'll be doing that. I imagine with red and green for Christmas, that ought to be really pretty. Or white and silver. A lot of colors would look nice together like that. Ugh. This is coming out real nice. So, got a couple more. And then we can add the rest of our stuff. I didn't even so far need any additional mesh. Fill in those spots with ribbon and tubing. Boy, this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. She'll love it. I'm making this one for my younger cousin who loves Nightmare Before Christmas. So So this is for her. My family is keeping me quite busy. And guys, don't be afraid to kind of manhandle your mesh a little bit and get it where you want it. Moving things around can sometimes close a gap, you see. I think we're almost there. I think I only got one more. What do you know? We have just enough. See, like when you get down here to these spots, you kind of gotta pull it over a little. There. And I think this is the last one. Yuppers. So we had enough. We used just about every bit of the 2 rolls. That was perfect. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to cut this off. There's still just a little bit of black and a teeny weeny bit of the white. So you will need both rolls, guys. And I'm just going to flip it over and zip tie this to the back. Okay. Boom, done with that. Okay. Alrighty. So now, oh, that's better. Now we can put that right in there. So what I'm going to do is, what am I looking for? Oh, the little tags that I keep. So we're going to get our sign situated. And I think I'm going to need longer pipe cleaner situation. So I'm just going to wrap it, 2 of them around each other so it extends the length of the pipe cleaner. There's one. Let's get one more. Oops. And we'll attach this one together. I just really, really like this double mesh. Okay, so we're going to turn this over. We're going to bend these in half really good. I'll just put a, let me make sure I got this right. Put a spot of glue. And then add our pipe cleaner. And then I always just put a little tag there. Keeps me from burning my hands. And it holds your pipe cleaner on just a little better. And nobody ever knows the difference. We'll do the same here. It's hot. And I'm really nervous about my new glue gun because I'm hoping that just because it's one of those bigger, better ones, it's not going to be super duper hot. Okay, so we'll let that sit for a bit and dry. And in the meantime, we'll get some of our gosh, I lost my whole train of thought. Some of our tails together. So I'm going to alternate them. Put a little loop in there. And I'll alternate the ribbons and the tubing. And I'm going to add this right here to an existing tie. And then we'll just fan them out. And get these where I want them. There we go. And I'll turn that around so you can see. And so the next one, I'll do it this way. And we'll add a little black. Just doing 2 loops. Nothing outrageous. Just wanted to add a little something extra. Find the middle. Pinch it together. Okay. And we'll go ahead and add that to the next tie. Oh, and I'm also going to put lights on this one. She asked for lights. So we're going to light this baby up too. Tubing. There we go. Just like that, guys. I think it's super cute. Oh my gosh, I will mess with these for hours. I get so obsessed with every little crease. Anybody else do that besides me? Okay, so you get the idea. I'll show you one more and then I'll do the rest. Oops, I dropped my tubing. Ugh. Then I'll do the rest off camera so that I don't make this video too long. Okay. And you see how that's coming out. Looks so cute. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the rest of our, I know I skipped a spot because the other alternating one goes, the color, excuse me, ribbon goes in that one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish adding all of our ribbon on and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I finished putting on all our ribbons and I went ahead and added our sign also. And this is what it's looking like so far. I think it really is cute. She'll be happy. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of these picks from the Dollar Tree. You know, just a little glittery branches. I've fanned them all out. And I'm just going to put them on the top around the sign. Let me just get some glue on here. Okay. And dripping glue everywhere. Oh, hold on 1 minute, guys. I almost got it in my hair. Disaster. Make sure. I might have to flip this over for a second because I'm going to make sure it lays on the sign so it stays put. There we go. That's better. And I'm just laying them. Then I'll fix my ribbons on top of it. Like so. I'm going to put 4 of them on. So let me get the next one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to flip it over and make sure that it is on the sign in the back. Just pressing it down. Make sure it has something to adhere to. Then just fix our tails over top of it. Just felt like it needed a little something else. Oops, let me close this a little bit. That's a little too wide. Okay. This one's going to be a little tricky. These glue webs are crazy this morning. Okay. So, flip that over. Need something to press it down. Make sure that's up against our sign. I think that adds just a little oomph to it. Just fan out my ribbons so they are not lost. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like that. Might need a couple more. Just turn it over. Get this one laying down. These are coming up a little bit. Push the other ones, it's lifting some of the others, so I'm just going to address that. Just gonna hold these for a second. Let the glue sit. Okay. You might have to do them all at the same time because I'm just lifting them, lifting the stems. It's okay though, I'll fix it. Let me just get them all there first. So I probably need 2 more. Thought 4 was gonna do it, but it's gonna be 6. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick it in here and then glue it, because otherwise they just lift. Fix my ribbon. That just went. There we go. And then we'll put this last black one. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to make this long. Let's stick this last one. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is secure all of them. That way they're not being moved around after. Get everybody glued down. Here goes my glue gun sticking again. Oh my gosh, guys, I cannot wait for the new one to come in the mail. Maybe this one's just overworked. Okay, so I think I got everybody sufficiently glued down. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add some lights. So I'm going to let that set for a minute. And then I'm going to put the lights on. and then I will be back to show you the finished product. Okay guys, it's all finished. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys can see the lights. I put the lights on it. Let me try to lift it. So I used 2 strings of the pumpkin lights from Dollar Tree. I absolutely adore this. And I don't want a bow on it. I like it without a bow. So anyway, please let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please share. I'd like to get 1 share one time. Just saying, guys. But if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. And I'll be back soon with our next project. Bye, guys.